Birnbaums from next door called. They have something heavy that needs to be moved, so one of you guys is gonna have to go.
Not it.
Not it. It's a tie.
It wasn't a tie.
Yes, it was.
Mom, ruling.
The Birnbaums are sweet old people, and even though they sometimes yell and repeat themselves and don't always notice when their pets have died, you should be happy to help. Oliver, take it like a man.
What else could I do? When you're a kid, there are rules, and the dreaded not it was above challenge. So was no cutsies.
No, you didn't.
The 5-second rule.
Still good.
And when you'd spot a passing Volkswagen, there was...
Punch, Bucky.
You'd think Joyce, if anyone, would protest, but...
The law is the law.
These laws were unbreakable.
Fine. I'll go.
Bring me back some hard candy.
Hello?
Mrs. Birnbaum?
I am Elke. I'm a foreign exchange student from Sweden.
Yes, a hot blonde from Sweden. It actually happened.
I move stuff.
Oh, the boy from across the hall.
Yeah, Oliver Beene.
We will get to know each other. You will help me make the bed move? Is something wrong?
I think I just swallowed my tongue. I assume you want me to help you move the bed.
Oh, yes, thank you. My English is being bad. That is why I am here for 1 year to make it better, so that one day
As
I
this
can come
glorious
back.
vision babbled on, something amazing happened.
Just come
You see,
here.
I'd had puppy love crushes since
I was
first
very
grade, but this
scared
was the moment
when
when
I
I
was coming
finally
over on
got
the
where it was
boat.
all going.
But everybody
I
was so
suddenly
nice.
knew lust.
It is also why I come to New York, America, to make out with new people like you.
I think you mean meet new people. See, make out is kissing.
Oh,
And I thought you came all the way from Sweden just to kiss me. Because make out is kissing. I said that.
you are cute, Oliver Beene.
This thing has been nothing short of a prairie fire. We've received so many applications for jobs to the clubs, we haven't been able to take care of
The show is boring.
Really? Okie dokie. We do live in a 3-channel universe. And changing them is as simple as... There. Perfect.
Jerry, look at us. Look at us. What do we ever do except watch TV? Besides that.
Hey, don't take that for granted. When was the last time you heard the Glazers upstairs doing that? Use it or lose it, Glazers!
No, Jerry, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about new things.
You want to move the TV over there?
Jerry, why am I even talking about it? I'll just accept the fact that we're an old married couple with no surprises left.
Save yourself a lot of grief that way.
No, I will not accept that. Jerry, I want you to take me out on a date. I want you to work a little hard to get me.
Charlotte, people don't go on job interviews who already have the job.
Well, I can think of one job that you won't have anymore.
Okay. Message received. I'm nothing if not a romantic. What do you say we return to that magical place where we had our first date? Huh?
Oh, that is so sweet. And this time, you pay.
Thank you for your help, Oliver. Take a piece of hard candy.
No, thank you, Mrs. Birnbaum.
Meanwhile, I needed to show Elke that I was a confident stud who could play in her league.
So dig it, baby. You, me, and the city make 3. Let's say we take them to town so I can drink in your loveliness all night long.
Well, that was the intent of it. It may have come out a little more like...
Yeah.
Fortunately, she thought that was an English word she didn't understand.
Oliver, I do not know the neighborhood very well. Maybe you could show me around sometime?
How about tomorrow after school?
Great!
Perfect. See you then.
Yes, romance was in the air. Especially on my parents' date night, as they were trying to ignore the fact that their cheerful little Viennese cafe had been turned into a funky beatnik club called the Village Hole.
Mourn, mourn. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Disneyland, USA. The bombs rained down and I laughed like a crazy clown at the Bozo Circus. B-52 electric chair, heart attack, maggot, stinking, rotten, putrefying death. Mourn. Mourn.
Cool, Daddy. Now that is the worst comic I've ever heard.
This place has really changed.
Maybe they were decorated a little, but they would never let that swinging house band go.
Are y'all cats and kitties ready for some music? There is no time.
There is no space. There is only
Hans Clemmer and his accordion bandits.
Mr. Parker Stein.
Wow. Imagine being up close to the legendary Parker Styles. Who wouldn't be blown away by...
I've heard better sounds from people having root canals.
They're obviously still tuning their instruments.
Hey, man.
A half-smoked cigarette. Gee, thanks, sport.
How can anybody enjoy themselves in this place? I can see music pouring out of his horn in color.
It's like he's playing and I'm listening. Does that make any sense?
What could have turned them around? The incredibly thick mystery smoke they'd been inhaling all night?
I don't even know what I'm laughing at. Why do I feel this way?
I know what it is.
But
It's jazz.
yeah, jazz.
What do you guys want to do today?
I'm going clothes shopping with my mom.
Ugh, what a pain.
I'll say. I have to drag her kicking and screaming every time.
How about you?
Oh, I'm busy too. I have a date.
Oh, I know what this is. Like me, you're in analysis.
I am not.
Oliver, there's nothing wrong with taking a swim in Lake U.
I don't go to therapy, and I do have a date with a woman. A real woman.
Tell us about this woman.
Oh, there's not much to tell. She's 18, beautiful, blonde, and Swedish.
I'm sure she's lovely.
Yeah.
Hello, Oliver. Ready to go?
Yes, Elke, who exists.
Hello.
She's gorgeous.
Great shoes.
But that night, as Ted and I were walking through our lobby, he finally discovered my secret Swedish love. And he invoked the highest, most sacred of all kids' rules.
Dibs.
The one word that would forever keep Elke from being mine.
I moved here very short time ago.
You can't call Dibs. I already know her.
So?
You got me there.
So, you can't call dibs on a living thing. She's a human being with thoughts and feelings.
When we went horseback riding, didn't you call dibs on the fast horse?
Damn.
A plan popped into my head.
Still, can't dibs her.
Can too.
Cannot.
Can too.
Cannot.
Can do.
Jinx. Well, well, how quickly the worm turns. It'll be quite the feat for you to woo her if you cannot speak.
Hello, Oliver.
Oh, hello, Elke. This is my... How silly of me. I'll let him introduce himself. Oh, that's right. I forgot. He's a little slow. Aren't you, Ted?
Oh, poor boy. Oh. See my shiny necklace?
Oh, it's no use. The doctors say he has the IQ of a hamster.
Oh, bouncy, bouncy.
come to a decision. I don't take this lightly. I've decided I'm going to break dibs. Will you people stop listening to my conversations?
Oliver, you can't break dibs.
Why can't I?
Because that's what separates us from the animals. One day you break dibs, and before you know it, we're living in a world without savies. A world where a kid yells shotgun and still winds up in the back seat. It's just too much.
Are you okay?
My parents are having shag carpeting put in. Things will never be okay.
Actually, Oliver, there is one way you can break dibs. It's highly unorthodox, and many people question its legitimacy.
What? I'll do anything.
As I understand the statute, if one party violates the rightful claim of the second party, then all prior agreements with regard to the party of the first part are null and void.
Say what now?
You're allowed to break dibs if the other person breaks dibs first.
There's a precedent for this?
Brooklyn, 1938. Billy versus Timmy.
Oh.
Knowing that, I decided to prey on Ted's greatest weakness.
Oh, man. Chocolate eclairs.
Just one. Dibs!
Fine. Eat it. Put me out of my misery.
Nah, I think I'll save it for later.
You have no soul.
I got us a little something.
Oh, Jazz. Put it on. Put it on. I don't feel anything yet. You?
Maybe it doesn't work with a record.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's close our eyes and try to really get into it.
I think it's getting worse.
Yeah, maybe we just got a batch of bad jazz.
Why did it sound so much better at the club? What's missing?
This club is fantastic.
It's gotta be the acoustics.
You're not the boss of me. Sitting there, so moist and gooey. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm yours, and I'll always be yours.
Aha! You know what this means. All dibs are off.
Damn it! Billy versus Timmy.
Oh, so easy.
Doesn't matter. I'm still gonna get Elke.
What are you talking about? She's crazy for me.
She's 5 years older than you. You don't have a chance.
I don't know what happened, but something in me snapped. I've never attacked another man with that kind of blind rage before.
You haven't heard the last of this!
Blue moon in the desert, and the wind cries, Jerry!
Get out, Daddy.
No thanks, I gave up cigarettes.
Yeah, me too. Those things will kill you. This is a reefer.
Oh.
I drill, therefore I am. A child bites my finger. Ow! Wife has me by the pants.
Jerry.
Get the hell off! Hey, we all watched your interpretive dance, so sit down before you make a complete fool of yourself. Blacktop highway screams. Pipple, pipple, pipple.
Jerry! I know what's been happening. We've been breathing in marijuana.
You mean loco weed?
My parents knew the consequences of this all too well because in high school they saw...
Reefer madness. Just one puff is all it takes to ruin your life.
We're dope fiends!
Now, my folks were paranoid even on a good day, so add drugs to the mix.
We will beat this thing, Charlotte. I think they call it going cold turkey.
But Jerry, whatever you do, please don't sell me into white slavery for your next high, okay?
I wish I could make you that promise, Charlotte, but our lives are no longer our own. They belong to the reefer man.
It's the cops! Flora!
it! Floor it? It's a Bel Air. The top speed is 40.
Jerry, do you know what kind of scandal there'll be if people find out we're reeferheads, huh?
You'll never get us! Cover!
As all dibs were off, I had to move fast and make Elke mine. Hey, she was Swedish. Anything could happen.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Elke, you look radiant. So charmed you could accept my invitation. Come, sit by the red light bulb.
This could not be going better. I had the Cary Grant thing down pat.
Snickers?
No, thank you.
Can I interest you in a snow cap?
Your mother lets you have all these sweets.
There are no rules tonight.
I don't like rules, me too.
Especially the rules of love.
I agree. Oliver, can I ask you a personal question?
Go on.
Would American people look down on me if I were to love someone 5 years different from my own age?
Well, I think it's universally agreed that you can't stand in the way of nature taking its course. Speaking of which, I have to go to the bathroom.
Let me handle this, Charlotte.
Evening, sir.
Evening.
May I see your license?
Stop it with the cat and mouse! My God. You work hard your whole life. You pay your taxes, then you make one crummy mistake and they rip it all away from you.
Fortunately, Mom kept a cooler head.
Floor it, Jerry! What's the use? I'm tired of running.
Would you both step out of the car, please? I was going to warn you your taillight's out, but you two are clearly guilty of something. So we're going to stay here all night until I find out what.
If they didn't want to make the headlines, Dad had to think fast.
Officer, fact is, this woman isn't my wife.
No.
Now we're getting somewhere. What's she, high-priced call girl?
Imagine my mother's outrage.
High price.
No, we're married to other people, but we're carrying on a hot, wild, torrid affair.
It's so bad.
As much as I'd like to, I can't arrest you for that. But you two disgust me. I feel sorry for the poor dupes you're married to.
Oh my God, my heart is pounding like a jackhammer.
Jerry, because of you, we patronized a narcotics joint, we fled from the cops, and I got called an adulterous whore. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
I wouldn't recommend this for everybody, but it seemed to get my parents out of their rut. Back to my romantic evening.
Okay, Oliver, you can do this.
Of course, I had no idea what this was. I mean, as far as I knew, heavy petting meant...
Deep breath. Just go. I'm ready for you, my little... What the...
Oliver, Dad was just telling me the funniest story about the school play when your pants were falling down and your little white underwears were showing.
What are you doing?
What?
You don't have dibs anymore.
So neither do you.
But I called Savies on that seat.
No, you didn't. You didn't even know I was here.
Elke, didn't I call Savies?
What is this? Safeys?
Get out of here! She's mine!
She's fair game, you Momo.
I know you are, but what am I?
Dork.
Idiot.
Why don't you make like eggs and scramble?
What?
Exactly.
Shut up! Shut up!
He's biting me! He's biting me!
Get off me!
Brian!
Hi, Elke. Mrs. Birnbaum told me you were here. Hey, you little fellas wouldn't mind if I stole your babysitter for a little while, would you?
Who's this clown?
Oliver, this is the friend I tell you about.
Oh. The one who's 5 years different in age.
Yes. Well, sorry I can't play with you boys anymore.
Come on.
Good night, boys.
Even though no one jinxed us, we were both too embarrassed to speak. We had never felt like such kids. And like all kids, we wanted the reassurance that only parents can give.
Hello, boys.
Hey.
Mom, Dad, why is it that when you finally feel old enough to love someone, they make you feel like the biggest baby of all time?
You're freaking me out, man.
Snow caps.
Don't miss an all-new True Calling tomorrow on Fox. Fox LOL Sunday is making history with the greatest Simpsons of all time.
Eat my pantaloons.
From Mozart to Henry VIII, the past will never be the same.
I'm going to canonize you.
On an all-new Simpsons.
I can see my house!
Then you're cordially invited to two elegant affairs, Bernie Mac's family reunion, and the wedding of Malcolm's evil grandma.
I promised I wasn't going to do this.
Plus, Carl Weathers rocks Arrested Development. The best new Fox LOL Sunday ever starts at 7/6 Central.